Here with Sabrina.
Hi.
I feel like you got a really bad rap during the show. You know, like you came off as like, the villain and like Canada obviously nominated you. But I feel like there was a subtlety to your game. Do you feel like at the end of the day people will respect what you did? I mean, your moves during Rochelle's HOH was some of the best TV I've ever seen.
Oh, thank you so much. I feel like hopefully my social game and my strategies behind all of that will be respected, because at the end of the day, I would have done anything for Rochelle and anything for my first 5 alliance. So the people I gave my true word to were the people I was protecting. Unfortunately, I had to go against the rest of the house to do so. So you know what? If I look like a villain, I'm only helping the people that I gave my word to. So I'm proud of what I did. And what I did with Rochelle, I'm proud of her because it was her HOH. But I'm also proud of myself, and I love her to death.
I feel like there are two elements to Big Brother, loyalty and manipulation, and I felt like you and Netta were the only two that understood that dynamic. Is that what it comes down to, and did your experience with watching the other US shows come into play?
I feel like watching every single solitary episode of all the US and the Canada one really helped me realize that manipulating certain situations and not necessarily the person will help you to your advantage when you get to a certain point. I had a very strong social game, so I was able to manipulate situations because I had friendships with a lot of people in the house. So I feel like I really understood that aspect of it, and that's why I feel like I did have a strong social game, and probably why Canada wanted to rough up the feathers with me and Andrew.
Does it bother you that a twist basically ruined things for you? Because I felt like you guys were running the show at the beginning.
Yeah, the first 5 weeks, I feel like me and my first 5 are really steamboat rowing through the whole house, which I realized once I found out Canada had a strong opinion on the house that could have been affected. I knew that me and Andrew were the strongest of our first 5, so I knew that it was going to be a me and him up. But at the end of the day, I'm really happy that happened, because it made me realize that my first 5 alliance wasn't being true to me. And it also made me realize the only person I really had in the house was that beautiful girl over there in red, Rochelle, who in the end of the day is the reason why I might be here right now.
At the end of the game, do you feel like you almost sort of used it as a ploy, like, oh, nobody's going to vote for me? Was that an active thing you were saying to Netta and John and Heather? You got to take me. Nobody's going to vote for me.
I kind of was using that to my advantage. I had a very strong social relationship with a lot of the people in the jury, so I could have had a few more votes against Netta. But at the same time, I knew that when it got down to us 3, they were never going to bring each other because it was too risky. And this is not when you should take a risk, especially at this point. So I knew they were going to take me.
Amazing. Sabrina, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.